toot. Call them wrong, and you're kaput. On Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Murray.
Hello there. Welcome to Card Shark. Oh, goodly group. My goodness, the bar is closed early. Welcome to Card Shark. And our thanks to Charlotte Webster of Lawrence, Michigan for that opening poem. Thank you, Charlotte. Now let's open the board and get to the cards. Janice and Bettina, if you will, start loading in the cards, please. We're starting game 2 of a best 2 out of 3 match with these Card Sharks. Margaret Lewis. Hello, Margaret.
Hello, Jim.
Good to see you again.
It's nice to be back.
Getting all packed and ready to go off to Mississippi all by yourself?
I've got about 2/3 of it packed and ready to go.
Good. You're going to be doing a lot of traveling, and you've got a little money to help with the travels, $1,050, right?
That's right.
You're going to pay for the gas along the way.
It will.
Good to see you again, Margaret. Our challenger, Sherry Rieger. Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you, too.
Well, you're trailing 1-0, Sherry. You got to make a comeback.
I'm going to make a comeback.
You feel confident?
I'm real confident. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Good luck to both of you. Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled. Players cut them before we go on the air. Margaret, the champion, will play the upper cards, the red cards. Sherry, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, you must do a high-low toss-up question. And Sherry, first question of this game goes to you. We asked 100 married men, when you think of the most exciting woman you ever met in your entire life, do you think of your wife? How many married men said yes?
Oh, I would hope that they would think of their wife, but I think probably I'm going to have to split it and say that 45 married men say yes.
That'll split it. 45 married men said, yeah, the wife is the most exciting, Margaret. Higher or lower?
I believe it'll be just a little bit higher, Jim.
Higher.
Yes, I do.
You have confidence, huh?
Yes, I do have.
If it's higher, you'll go to the board first, Margaret. If not, it'll be Sherry. The actual number of married men who think their wife is the most exciting woman they ever met is 52. It is higher, Margaret. Yes, indeed. Margaret, your base card is a jack.
Oh!
Play it or change it?
No, I'll play with that one. And let's try it lower.
She says lower than a jack. It is a 4.
Oh, it is.
Remember, you can freeze at any time.
Well,
Your
let's
decision.
say higher.
Continuing higher than a 4. Yes,
Oh,
and a king.
lower.
Lower than a king. It is a 7.
I'm gonna freeze. Freeze on
Freeze
that
it.
one.
Needing just one card. We can't take
don't
those
like
cards
that
away from you. Don't like that 7, huh, Margaret?
I shouldn't say that, though.
What's all right? If you don't like the 7, you can say it.
I shouldn't say that because 7 days from today, I'll be 73 years old.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Margaret. Good. That's nice. You don't look a day over 42. 42.
I don't look a day over 37, do I?
That's the way to feel, Margaret. Question to you, Margaret. We asked 100 mothers of 13-year-old boys. Have you ever said to your son, just wait till your father gets home? How many mothers said they've used that line?
Oh, I used it a lot. I'm going to say about 60 mothers.
60 mothers have said, wait till Daddy gets home, Sherry.
It's got to be higher. I believe they always wait for the father to come home. It's got to be higher.
Even higher than
Yeah,
that?
higher than 60.
The actual number of mothers who have said, just wait till your father gets home is 58. It's not higher. Margaret. Oh, Margaret had it almost right on the button. You want to change that 7?
I want to change that, please.
You won the question. You have the right to change it to a king. A great change.
Lower.
If this is lower, Margaret retains the championship for the win. Yes! Another 7, and she's done it. A great change. Congratulations, Margaret. Sherry, thank you for joining us.
Really fun.
That's nice. We have some nice parting gifts for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Sherry Rieger. Thank you, Sherry. Come on out here, Margaret. Congratulations, my little love. Yes, and again, Margaret's going to go to the money cards right after we take time out for this commercial message. champion, 72 years and 51 weeks young. Margaret Lewis, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on up there, Margaret. And as you know, you won $200 in this game. That's yours to keep. Brand new deck of cards and new money to play with. You're going to bet that money starting on the bottom line. With $200, we'll give you these 3 cards. Move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 and 3 more cards. Aren't we generous?
You certainly are.
And your minimum bets are $50, so you get to that top card, the big bet where you must bet at least half the money. You did pretty good the last time, Margaret. Let's do really great this time.
I'm hoping I will.
That's the way. Here's $200. As in the game, we start you on the bottom line with a choice of 2 base cards. Remember, when you move to the second level, again, you can change that base card, and you can change your base card before you make that big bet. We'll start you off at the bottom with a 3.
Oh,
Good card.
Well, let's go with $200 higher.
All of it right away.
All of it higher.
$200 higher than a 3. Yes, with a 9. $400, but now you're looking at a 9.
Now let's say $150 lower.
$150 lower than a 9. It is another 3. $550 and a 3, Margaret.
All of it that it's higher.
Did they talk you into that, Margaret?
If it's not higher, I'm going to murder all of them.
$550 higher than a 3. Yes, there's 6. $1,100 on the bottom level. Up goes the 6. We give you $200 more. Margaret, $1,300. Do you want that 6?
Change it, please.
You can change it, and you're changing it to a 7. Ooh, not a good change. But $1,300, Margaret. What do you want to bet here?
$200 that it's lower, Jim.
Going against
200.
Going against the odds a little bit, huh?
Yes, I'll
All
change
right.
the odds.
She has an idea.
That's 7.
$200, and she wants it lower than a 7. No queen. But you only lose $200. You've got $1,100 now and a better card, a queen, Margaret. You bet what you want.
I need the money, Jim. Let's go half of it, which would be $550, wouldn't it?
Sure.
That it's higher.
I believe in your math, Margaret.
Lower.
Lower. $550 bet lower than a queen. Yes, with a 6. $1,650. Margaret, you bet what you want. Don't pay any attention to them. Okay? You've got $1,650 now, but a 6 now, Margaret.
That's a 6.
What do you think?
$150 that it is higher.
$50, you say?
$150.
Let's get an ace. That would be terrific.
Oh, that would be
$150 higher than a 6. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Ask and you shall receive. Margaret, up goes the ace. You have to bet $900. You've got $1,800. What's your big bet?
All of it, Jim, that it's lower.
All of it.
All of it that it's lower.
Another ace could lose, but if you got all of... Margaret's not looking. Margaret, you bet $1,800. Hey, Margaret. $3,600, Margaret. That's a king. You got it. Yes. Oh, that is nice. You said you needed the money, huh?
The money, Jim.
That's nice.
Thanks ever so much.
Oh, you did it, hon. You did it. Come on down here. That is nice. We are happy for you.
Forgive me.
Oh, no.
I can't help it, Jim.
Oh, listen. We want you to be happy. We are happy for you. Margaret Lewis, you now have $4,750 with us on Card Shark. We'll meet a new challenger right after this. And we're back with our champion. We're happy for you.
I'm happy, Jim, and I want to thank everybody for helping me.
Well, you know, when you really feel you need it, even looking at an ace, there are 3 other aces in there. I've never seen somebody so nervous looking at an ace as you
I
were.
was afraid that next card would be an ace and I'd lose every bit of it.
Oh, but it wasn't, and that's nice for you.
Oh.
We're happy, Margaret. Good. You relax there, Margaret. Doggone it. We're going to meet a new challenger. And Janice will deal out 2 brand new decks of cards, and here's our next player on Card Sharks. Debbie Cox. Hello, Debbie. Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I must say, you two are quite a pair there. How tall are you, Debbie?
I'm 6'1", and that's always the first question people ask me.
Oh, I'm sorry I asked you that, Deb.
That's okay.
Tell us about yourself, won't you?
Okay, my name is Debbie Cox. I'm a native, and I teach physical education. I coach volleyball and softball, and I'm married to a handsome fireman.
Isn't that nice? How
Yeah.
tall is he, Deb?
6'3".
I'm 6'4", Deb.
Well, you got him there by an inch.
Good to have you here, Deb.
Thank
Good
you.
luck
It's
in the
good
match.
to be here.
You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. Margaret, the upper cards, the red cards. And Margaret, we asked 100 women. Have you ever fallen in love with a man you started out hating? How many women said yes, they have?
I did that once.
Yeah?
So I will say there's quite a few of us that did it.
Did you marry him?
No, I didn't marry him, but I fell in love with him.
Oh, that's nice.
But I won't tell you who he is.
How many women said yes, they've started out falling in love with a man
About-
after they hated him at the
I'm going
beginning?
to say about 45, Jim.
45 women have started out hating and then fell in love. Debbie?
Well, it does happen, but I don't think it's quite that high a number. I'm going to have to say it's lower.
You say lower. The actual number of women who've fallen in love with a man they started out hating is 41. It is lower, Debbie. Yes. Debbie, your base card is a king.
Yes,
Great card.
like it. Lower.
Lower than a king. Yes, the jack.
I'm going to keep going, and it's lower.
Lower than a jack. No, it's a queen. Wow, look at that with 3 spades, but a break for Margaret, who will play a 5.
I'm going to say it's higher.
Higher than a 5. Yes, with an 8.
Yeah. I'm going to freeze, Jim.
Freezing with that 1-card advantage as Janice fills in the spaces for Debbie. And the question to you, Debbie, we asked 100 expectant fathers. Now, these are all men whose wives are at least 6 months pregnant. If your wife couldn't make it to the hospital on time, do you think you could deliver the baby? Yeah. How many expectant fathers said they could deliver the baby?
Gosh, all the expectant fathers I know are pretty nervous, but I think under the circumstances that they would at least try, and I'll say about, 58.
58 feel they could deliver the baby if they had to, Margaret.
In this day and age, Jim, I think it would be just a little bit higher than that. And
Even
this-
higher than that?
Yes, because they go and they learn how they go with their wives, and I believe it'll be a little bit higher, Jim.
Okay, the actual number of expectant fathers who could deliver the baby is 73. It's higher, Margaret. We left off with an 8. You won the question. You can change it.
I would like to change it.
Changing the 8 to a 3.
Oh,
A good change.
Higher, higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, with a 4.
Still higher. Still higher.
Risking that card and this one higher. Yes, for the king.
Lower, lower.
For the win, lower than a king. Oh, no, another king. Oh, a great break as we lose all 3 cards back to the base card. A great break for Debbie, who plays off the king.
It's going to be lower.
Lower than a king. Yes, with an 8.
Freeze. I'm going to freeze right
We've
there.
got a tie, and
Yeah.
we'll fill in the spaces for Margaret. Next question to you, Margaret. We asked 100 women. Have you ever put instant coffee in a coffee pot so no one would know that it's instant? How many women admitted that they had?
I have.
You have. Yeah, I kind of thought from that chuckle you have, Margaret.
I'm going to say about 35, Jim.
35 women have snuck the instant into the pot, Debbie.
The instant coffee these days is really good, but I'm still going to say it's just a tad higher than that one.
Higher. The actual number of women who put instant coffee in a coffee pot is 23. It's not higher, Margaret. Not that many. Margaret, we left off with a 3. Do you want to play it or change it?
I'll play that one, and the next one will be higher.
Higher than a 3? Yes, with an 8.
Let's try it, and let's say that it is higher, Jim.
She's going to risk it higher than an 8, and she's right with a 10.
I'm going to freeze there, Jim.
Freezing with that 1 card to win. Debbie needs 3. We are at sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Debbie, we asked 100 men who were gambling in Las Vegas. Have you ever left Las Vegas as a winner? How many men said they had never left Las Vegas winning?
Gosh,
100 said someone in the audience.
most of the people there seem to lose. And so I would say never winning,
Never left as a winner.
never left as a winner. I'd say, 62.
62 have never left Vegas as a winner, Margaret.
I don't know, Jim. I've gone there myself, and I've all left as winners. I'm going to say it's a little bit lower.
You say lower?
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a little bit lower.
The actual number of men who have never left Las Vegas as a winner is 35. It's lower, Margaret. Chamber of Commerce will be happy about that, Margaret. We left off with a 10. It is sudden death. You need 1 card. Debbie needs 3. Do you want to play it or pass it?
Pass it to Debbie.
You're going to pass it. Debbie, you cannot change the cards. You're right up the middle with an 8. If you make 1 mistake on any of these 3, Margaret wins the first game of the match. Call this.
Okay. Now it's going to be lower. Come on,
Lower than an 8. Oh, no, right away it's higher. And Margaret wins game number 1 in sudden death. Well, Margaret keeps up her winning ways. Can she continue? We'll find out right after we take time out for this. And the champion leads 1-0, continuing her good fortune. We'll set up for game 2 with the same 2 decks of cards. Margaret, this question goes to you. Now, we asked 100 bachelors, if you had a choice between 2 35-year-old women, one who was a divorcee and one who had never been married, which would you choose? How many bachelors said they would choose the divorced woman?
Oh, that's a hard one. But I'm going to say about 40.
Margaret says that 40 bachelors would choose the divorced woman over the one who'd never been married. Debbie?
Well, when love's involved, I don't think it really matters to a lot of guys whether she's been divorced or not. So I'd say it was closer to the middle, so I'm going to go just a teens higher.
You say higher. Mm-hmm. The actual number of bachelors who would choose the divorced woman is 53. It's higher. Debbie? Debbie needs this game to tie, and she starts with big
yes!
ace.
Okay, it's going to be lower.
Lower than an ace. Yes, with a 4.
I like that 4. It's going to be higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, a 7.
I'm going to freeze right there.
Debbie needs 2 cards to tie up the match, and this question goes to you, Debbie. We asked 100 13-year-old boys, do you ever do things just because your mother tells you not to?
Oh.
How many 13-year-old boys said, oh, yeah?
Let me tell you, that's high school freshmen, and I deal with them every day. And I would say the number of them would be, 78.
78, Margaret. What do you think?
I'm going to say higher, Jan.
Even higher?
Just a little bit higher.
Been higher than that? Cantankerous group, aren't they, those 13-year-olds?
They are.
The actual number of 13-year-old boys who do things just because their mother tells them not to is 61. It is not higher. Debbie. Debbie, you've got a 7. You can change it if you like.
I'd like to change it, please.
Changing the 7 to... Oh, another 7. Got to play that one.
Gotta change? Oh, okay. Higher, Jim.
Higher than a 7. Yes, with a 9.
I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say it's lower.
If this is lower, we've got a tie match.
Yes!
With a 3. Debbie did it. Took a chance, and it paid off. We are tied at 1 game apiece. Let's set up for the tiebreaker, ladies. And as Janice and Bettina set up for the tiebreaker with just 3 cards up there and 3 questions, the question goes to you, Margaret. We asked 100 men. Which do you take better care of, your car or your body? How many men said they take better care of their car?
Oh, that'd be high. So I'm going to say, I'll say 65.
65 take better care of their car, Debbie.
You know, there are a lot of guys that take care of their car really nicely.
How many?
But I happen to be in one of those positions where I'm in physical education. I think it's going to be the body. So I'm going to say lower.
Lower.
Just a bit. Yeah.
The actual number of men who said they take better care of their car than they do their body is 31. It's lower. Debbie. Debbie, you must have figured out the logic there. Who's ever had to simonize a body, right? Debbie,
Right.
your base card is a 5. Do you want it
I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to go higher.
higher than a 5? No, 3. And Margaret gets a free chance to play a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. Yes, with a 9.
Jim.
You're going to go
Yeah,
with it.
lower.
If it's lower, she wins. No, she could not do it. Could not take advantage of it, and neither player advanced in this tiebreaker. And we'll be right back, right after this commercial message. And we are back, and we don't have time to finish this now. Boy, with a tiebreaker, kind of tough. Margaret, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Good, good. You looking forward to the next show?
Yes.
Confident?
Oh, yes.
How about you, Deb?
know that.
Oh, I am too.
That's the way to
You
feel.
bet.
We'll find out who's going to be the champion on our next show on Card Sharks. Bye-bye for now.
A representative of the studio audience will receive a Dakota bedspread, very fluffy, beautifully designed, and contemporary applique graphics or outline quilted traditional prints furnished by Dakota. And some of our contestants will receive True Test Easy Care Latex Flat Enamel. Combines the flat finish of latex with the scrubbability of enamel exclusively from True Value hardware stores. And La Machine, the complete food preparation system from France. It's like having a chef at your side. La Machine by Molinex. And Playboy paperback books featuring Fire and Flesh by the popular author Barbara Reef. This daring romantic saga brings to a stunning conclusion the Dandridge trilogy new from Playboy Press and Dundee Fantastic Towel Collection. Created and beautifully designed for today's fashion trends. Dundee blends beauty and excitement to enhance the decor of the bathroom. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.